Okay, I found some better boots, and I'm gonna put these on. And again, this is for the oil sensor. So it is, and then we have one for the neutral sensor, or not the, yeah, the neutral. Um, oh, that's perfect. That's real good. Yeah, let me get another spade. And it may look like I'm using different electrical sockets. I am. I have the original, so I'm just wiring it like this. I'm going to use the original ones if I can. So they're kind of soaking right now. So once those get cleaned up, and once I get ready to put this thing back together, I will actually reuse those because obviously they just plug in. These are newer sockets and they use LED bulbs, which is just a crazy low draw of power. Oh yeah, I really like these. Okay. So we have those three. And the way the generator works is really kind of interesting because we're going to be wiring in fact, we'll do it next, a wiring harness that's going to go from the panel to here, and it's going to provide power. So the neutral, if neutral is engaged, it's going to ground out. So ground plus power will power the light. And the same with the oil pressure switch, because it is, if it's grounding out, it means that it is the oil pressure is too low. The way the generator works is that the moment you just click the bike on, it's there won't be power coming through. It will be ground. So we're going to attach power here. It'll have ground. But once the generator goes, this is going to provide power. So power and power, or positive and positive. It won't activate the light. So that's kind of interesting, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to make a jumper. And let's see how the jumper looks. And in going through and looking at the wiring diagram, let's take a look. The jumper, I get so many things sticking on the keyboard. Mouse doesn't work. Okay, so let's take a look. It is 17, 18, and 19. What are 17, 18, and 19? Oil, neutral, and generator. So we are going to make a jumper. Let me see what color they have it. I am not gonna. They have it as black, and I don't want to do black. It is. I I'm gonna look at Greg Bender's, and so I'm gonna see what color he uses. Okay, so he uses the um, black and white. Okay, so he's using the black and white, and I will use the black and white as well. And it is so we're going to be making an inner connector jumper. There we go. Okay, so we're going to make an interconnector jumper that jumps from here to here to here, but from here, so there to there, there to there, there to here. So oh, sorry about that. So we are going to make a jumper to connect it, and then a connector. So let's start. It's funny because once we get this actually hooked up, the generator light won't necessarily work because that gets grounded as well. Maybe it should. So let me get some. Okay. So we have a jumper here. And this connects on the end where the generator is. This connects where the neutral switch is. The last one connects where the neutral switch is. So theoretically, once we get this installed, those lights really should work. Um, Okay, so I need to put on this is going to be a male end on this end. And this is an interconnect that connects with, it's going to be a power line that's going from the fuse panel to this jumper. It's too long. Okay, so in looking at this, we are going to connect it. So it is going to go from, this is the generator. So from the generator to the oil switch, to the neutral switch. Okay. So we have those three lights. Now we need an interconnect to the fuse panel. So that is going to be a female end to a circular end. Okay, so here's the female end that connects, and it pops in well. And it's covered. So this is going to get fed to the fuse panel. Okay. And that is going to be obviously it's going to be a circle. It is going to be a, hold on one second. Okay, so we're back and we're going to and I'm not sure which one that goes to. We have to look at the diagram. Okay, so in looking at the diagram, looks like they have it on the third one. So they have it on the third one going over. So prior to doing the connection, I'm just checking voltage, make sure we don't have any voltage here. And let me bring you around. Let's get some light on the situation too. So we're going to install it on the third one over. So we have ground here, and we do have voltage there actually. I don't want voltage. Let's see if we got there. We have no voltage on the third one. So I have an issue with this. Because I'm not supposed to have any voltage going up here. Definitely not right there, because that's everything turned off. I've got voltage there. I really have none there. And I have none there. So I still have voltage on the main one, which I don't care for. And I need to check that out. So let's put this in. I kind of wish these screwdrivers were just slightly magnetic, but they are not. Okay, so again, we have the black for the brake light. Well, for the light. Oh, for the brake light, actually. And the yellow for the light. Okay, let me put some bulbs in here and let's take a look. This is the generator. This is neutral. This is oil. And this is the ignition. Okay, so let's take a look. So let's make sure you can see the lights. Okay, so this is the neutral, oil, generator. This is the ignition. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is the neutral light. The neutral light came on. Let me take it out of neutral. Okay, I just took it out of neutral and the light went off. Let me put it back in neutral. And we're back in neutral. So the neutral works. This is the generator. And the oil light's not coming on. So that's disturbing. I don't know why that's not coming on, but it's. Let's see if the oil light will go. Oh, the oil light's not coming on. So let's see if the generator light will go off. So I'm going to try starting it. No, I think it probably has to run. So it is. Wow, those are bright lights, aren't they? So, man, the oil light not coming on is a problem. So we got to figure that out. So I'm going to change the bulb. No. And yeah, you see, it is. When I hit ground, it comes on. So it's not like it's coming on. It doesn't want to come on. It comes on a little bit. Yes, it's bad. So right now it should be grounding out and it's not. So we will get another one and put it in. I think I have another one anyway. Um, and oh, by the way, here's what the dashboard looks like. So here is the dashboard. I mean, it looks like 10 miles of bad road. I get it, but these are the dummy lights. Here and here are flashers. Well, the turn signal lights. This is the headlight. Um, I'm sorry. This is the light for when the spotlights are on. This is, make sure I got that right. This is the spotlight switch right here. So this light comes on when you turn the spotlights on. High beam. This is supposed to be generator. This is, I think this is neutral and this is oil, or vice versa. This is turn signal. This is hazards, and this is your ignition. So that is where we are at. And I believe I have all the bulbs that we need. And I think we're good to go on that. Sometimes the bulbs are really hard to find, but it is, I kind of think we're good to go. I have all of the bodies here, so should be kind of good to go. This thing will really clean up nicely. I don't know about the speedometer. It kind of looks just like a piece of plexiglass is over top of this, so we're going to take it apart and take a look at it. And so it is, I'm going to leave it at that. So the next thing I'm going to do is probably, we have a switch. Let me go show you the switch. Okay, here is the switch. And what I need to do is I need to wire on extensions to this because the switch is going to go right here. It is, man. Well, hopefully I don't have to get that one open. The switch is going to go right here. You need to turn around to see this. So obviously this needs to get moved up a little bit. And we are going to move that up just a shade. Right around there. It's really nice because it's hard to see here, but there's some holes drilled in right here on the handlebars. That is actually for an additional switch. Um, um, this is a super early police model, and these holes were drilled for an additional switch for the headlights. Well, I guess for the red lights. And so this is generally um, a recognized solution for these bikes because it's basically just a control switch. I guess that switch is always for control anyway, but it is you're taking the high voltage out because we put the high voltage in the relays. So this is all low voltage. This is just control, and the wires just are not long enough. We have some wires that are going to go up underneath and are going to go back to connecting with the relays. Obviously, we have control wires here. Um, um, and we have left turn signal, right turn signal, um, um, high beam and low beam. So we have control wires that are going to go from here back into there. And um, and we're also going to have power wires going from the fuse panel to here. So, and they're going to be picking up low voltage. Well, they're going to transmit low voltage from the switch and then transmit the low voltage to the control wires through there. So that is what that will look like. It will look really nice. It's the horn, turn signals, lights are on and off, and high beam, high and low. So I probably will do that next. Once that gets done, we probably have perhaps an hour's worth of work left on wiring the bike because it's really kind of 99% done. It actually will start and run right now if it had fuel. So we're kind of like getting there. And the so the bike should be kind of like done in like